Think about this for a second. What did you promise yourself at the start of this year? This time, I'm actually going to hit the gym. This time, I'm going to read more books. This time, I'm going to stop wasting hours on my phone. And where are you right now? Probably on that same couch, scrolling through the same reels, watching the same kind of content. Music suddenly cuts. Dead silence. But here's the thing. It's not your fault. Seriously. Because the problem isn't your willpower. The problem isn't your motivation. The problem is your system. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix it. James Clear's Atomic Habits has changed the lives of millions of people around the world. Today we're going deep into this book. We're talking about the habit loop. We're talking about how dopamine is secretly controlling your every move. How to design your environment so good habits become automatic. And at the end, I'll share exactly how I personally applied this book to my own life and how you can do the same. So let's get into it. Beat intro music plus title card. Atomic Habits. Full book summary. Let me start with a story. Imagine a plane taking off from New York, heading to Los Angeles. Right before takeoff, the pilot adjusts the nose of the plane by just 3 degrees to the left. 3 degrees. That's about 80 inches. The plane takes off. Nobody notices anything different. The destination? Not Los Angeles. Tijuana, Mexico. Map animation. Flight path slowly drifting south. That is the power of your habits. You make one tiny shift today. You can't see any difference today. You can't see any difference next week. Maybe not even next month. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you'll be in a completely different place. Good habits will take you exactly where you want to go. Bad habits will take you exactly where you never wanted to end up. James Clear puts it perfectly. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. You are your habits. Your habits are you. We always think big success requires big action. Let's look at the actual math. Large text on screen. 1% better every day. After 1 year equals 37.78 times better, 1% worse every day. After 1 year equals 0.03. Basically zero. This isn't motivation. This is pure mathematics. And here's the scary part. Your habits are compounding right now, either for you or against you. A little more stress every day. A little more negative self-talk every day. A little more procrastination every day. For you. A little more knowledge every day. A little more productivity every day. Relationships getting a little stronger every day. Success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformations. James Clear. The Valley of Disappointment. Graph animation. Long flat line and sudden upward curve. Now I need to be completely honest with you. When you start something new, gym, studying, learning a skill, you expect progress to look like this. Clean diagonal line going up. But in reality, it looks like this. Flat line for a long time, and sudden steep curve upward. In the beginning, nothing seems to be happening. You're putting in the work. You're showing up every day. But you can't see any results. James Clear calls this section the Valley of Disappointment. This is where 90% of people quit. This is where people go back to their old habits. The ones who push through this valley. They're the ones who eventually experience that explosion of results. Patience isn't just a virtue. It's a competitive advantage. Here's something that might surprise you. Forget your goals. I mean it. Think about this. The athlete who won the gold medal had a goal. The athlete who got eliminated in round 1 had the exact same goal. So the goal can't be what separates winners from losers. There are a few serious problems with only focusing on goals. Problem 1. Achieving a goal only changes your life for a moment. You run the marathon. Amazing. Now what? Most people's motivation instantly disappears, and they slip right back to where they started. Problem 2. Goals create an all or nothing conflict. Either you achieve it, and you're a success, or you don't, and you're a failure, even if you made incredible progress along the way. Problem 3. Goals put all your focus on the future. You live in the present. So what's the solution? Systems. Your daily process, your daily decisions, your small, consistent actions. Goals are good for setting a direction. Systems are best for making progress. James Clear. Now we get to the most powerful concept in the entire book. There are 3 layers to behavior change. Layer 1, outcomes. What you want to get. Lose the weight, write the book, win the race. Layer 2, processes. What you do. New workout routine, daily reading habit, morning journaling. Layer 3, identity. Who you believe you are, how you see yourself, what you stand for. Most people work from the outside in. Outcome to process to identity. But James Clear says, flip it. Identity to process to outcome. Here's a perfect example. 2 people are trying to quit smoking. Someone offers them a cigarette. Person 1 says, no thanks, I'm trying to quit. Person 2 says, no thanks, I'm not a smoker. Feel the difference? For person 1, quitting is a goal. For person 2, it's their identity. Every single time you do a workout, you cast a vote for being an athlete. Every time you write a single line, you cast a vote for being a writer. Every time you guide your team, you cast a vote for being a leader. Every action is a vote. The more votes, the stronger the identity. The stronger the identity, the more automatic the habit. The goal is not to learn an instrument, it's to become a musician. The goal is not to run a marathon, it's to become a runner. Now let's get into the engine of every single habit you have. Every habit runs on a 4-step loop. Cue to craving to response to reward. Let me give you an example. Phone notification sound effect. Cue. Your phone buzzes. Craving. You want to know who messaged you. Response. You pick up your phone. Reward. The curiosity is satisfied. Here's another one. Cue. Your mind goes blank while working. Craving. You want to escape the frustration. Response. You open Instagram. Reward. You feel a little better for a moment. And then Instagram leads to Twitter. Twitter leads to YouTube. One video leads to another. And suddenly, 20 minutes are gone. And you didn't even decide to do any of that. The more you repeat these loops, the stronger and more automatic they become. Your brain stops making conscious decisions. It just runs the program. That is the power of habits. And that is the danger of habits. So how do you take control of this loop? James Clear gives us 4 laws. Most of your current habits are so automatic that you don't even realize you're doing them. Step 1. The habit scorecard. Take a piece of paper. Write down everything you do from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. Next to each one, mark it. Positive habit, negative habit, neutral habit. At this stage, don't try to change anything. Just observe. Carl Jung said it best. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Step 2. Implementation. Intention. Vagueness is the enemy of habit formation. I want to read more. I will read for 15 minutes at 6 a.m. in my bedroom every morning. Time and location are the 2 most powerful cues you can use. Step 3. Habit stacking. Link your new habit to an existing one. After current habit, I will new habit. Examples. After I brush my teeth, I will stretch for 5 minutes. After I make my morning coffee, I will journal for 10 minutes. After I get home from work, I will immediately change into my workout clothes. Step 4. Environment design. James Clear says motivation is highly overrated. Your environment shapes your behavior far more than your willpower ever will. Want to drink more water? Put water bottles everywhere around your house. Want to read more? Put the book on your pillow, not your phone. Want to play guitar?
Keep it in the middle of the room, hidden in a closet. And to kill a bad habit, make it invisible. Can't stop checking your phone while working? Put it in another room. Can't stop eating junk food? Stop keeping it in your house. One space, one use. Design each space in your home for one specific activity. Let's talk about dopamine. Dopamine is the chemical in your brain that drives motivation and desire. But here's something that will blow your mind. Dopamine doesn't just get released when you experience pleasure. It gets released when you anticipate pleasure. Before, not after. You see junk food. Dopamine spike. Before you eat it. A gambling addict sees the casino. Dopamine spike. Before placing a single bet. Why is the night before a vacation sometimes more exciting than the actual vacation? Anticipation. The craving is what drives the action. So make your habits something to look forward to. Temptation bundling. Pair something you want to do with something you need to do. Only watch Netflix while you're working out. Only listen to your favorite podcast while cooking. Only enjoy your favorite coffee during your morning reading session. Join a culture where your desired habit is the norm. Want to get fit? Surround yourself with fit people. Want to read more? Join a book club. Want to build a business? Get around other entrepreneurs. Your environment includes the people in it. Choose them wisely. What's the biggest barrier to starting a new habit? Starting it. James Clear's 2-minute rule. Whenever you start a new habit, scale it down to something that takes 2 minutes or less. Want to read every night? Just open the book. Want to start running? Just put on your shoes. Want to meditate? Just sit down and close your eyes. Want to go to the gym? Gym bag. Sounds too simple? That's exactly the point. Because once you start, momentum takes over. And momentum is incredibly hard to stop. Priming your environment the night before. Set everything up for your future self.